Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up there in age, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good.
Welcome to the channel. I have a headache today, but I just felt like I had to speak to the people. I've had a few things on my mind, so thank you for tuning in, and let's get straight into it. So today we're going to talk about what comes with success. Maybe you're going to work, maybe you're thinking of a new investment, new goals, right? Because that's what we always have. We have new investments, new goals. Either we want to save, we want to pay off debt, we want to get out from under, and we want to start to achieve what it is that we know that we want out of life. For me, that was always chasing opportunity. When I was struggling and working these managerial jobs, I was literally just saving as much as I possibly could and investing as much as I possibly could, knowing that I would find a strategy to get out from under my situation to where I don't have to be a yes man, to where I can now take back control of my life. And I never really thought that I would have so much free time and so much freedom, to be honest with you. But I just knew that if I was diligent in my investments and in my saving, that I would be better than I was the day before. And that's all I really wanted. And then life accelerated very, very quickly. So sometimes people think that it's a slow game, but really things can accelerate a lot quicker than you think. But one thing that I wanted to bring up today is opportunistic people. As you continue to climb the ladder, and even before I had, let's say, real estate, even before I had all these tens of thousands of dollars in the stock market, there were always people looking for opportunity. Just the position that you may be in is an intention grabber, right? People looking to get on board with whatever you have going on. So for example, I'll give you an example. When I worked at Amazon as an area manager, I was managing over 102 people per day. And that's not including those who were doing overtime on my shift. With that being said, there were women who just had a lack of regard for the job. They didn't care that I was their boss. They wanted to get perks by getting with said human being. Now, obviously, me being a professional, I did not allow that, and I would not allow that. But I just found it so shocking that people were so willing to speak their mind and try and get with me as their manager, which was just like, again, very, very shocking. You're putting your job at risk just to tell me that you like me, tell me that you want to be with me. And so that was very concerning, because if you don't care about your job, then you definitely don't care about mine. And I saw that. I saw that in how some people behaved and acted, right? They had no regard for my career, my livelihood, and in the same means, they had no regard for their own. I don't know what their fallback plan was, but for me, when I work a job, I'm working a job to not only be a top performer, but to be the best version of myself, save money, and get ahead. So I'm not looking at a job like, oh, it's just a job for now, but more so it's a job that will propel me. It's a job that has given me an opportunity, and therefore I will do my best with the opportunity that has been given. So it was just very shocking to see that, people just being so opportunistic. They want more, and if they can get more, they will strive for it. And that more may come in ways that are against the rules, right? It's against the rules for a manager to speak to an associate. But as an associate, they're like, you know what? I'm not going to get in trouble. Let me go and speak to my manager anyway. And so there's just a lot of pressures. If you want to call it evil, there's a lot of evil. And you just have to be able to maneuver throughout all of that. And then let's get away from the workplace and let's just talk going out to a party maybe. Depending on how you dress and what you wear, people will start to judge you and think of you in a certain light. Maybe you go to church, depending on what you dress and what you wear. I've been judged on what I wear or how I look and how much you donate and how much you give and receive. One thing that I've learned in life is just to not really care what other people think. Me personally, I don't judge people. I live a life of non-judgment, but you also have to be aware that you just can't allow things to fly, right? You have to allow things that you want in your life and then remove things that you don't want in your life. And one way to do that is by achieving financial freedom, because now you can now separate, do I want to work at this place? Do I want to be in this area? Or do I want to expand elsewhere to those who more align with my beliefs and my ideals and my values? Now, I don't look for people who are just going to agree with me, right? You want to continue to learn, or at least I do. I want to continue to learn. And because of that, I tend to surround myself with different types of people from all walks of life. But one thing I will say once again is that, people will seek out opportunity. If they feel like you have an opportunity that you can grant them, if they can grab anything from you, they will dive into that. The next episode, video that I'll be doing will talk about some of the women in my life that had tried to be opportunistic against me. And maybe even some guys who have tried to be opportunistic against me. We'll go ahead and break that down in the next one. So if you're watching this, you got a nice one coming for you tomorrow. Please subscribe and tune in, and I will see you then. Peace.